Sagittarius, welcome. Hi everybody. Today I'm doing a video because we are under the transits of Venus, Cazimi, the Sun, which means they're exactly conjunct. So she's said to be under the beams, which also means she's out of sight. So topics like love and career, which pertain to Venus, could be either absent or omnipresent in your life today. So we're kind of doing a reading under this energy and looking at how it manifests through the cards. So let's just start, get an oracle. I'm getting 2 oracle cards first and then moving into the tarot. So here and now. So what do you need to be present to? Let's look at that. I'm not going to keep those, they didn't turn. I'm just going to pull. The cards are slipping away. No wonder you have here and now. There's something about distractions in the way. You need to center yourself, opening your heart, deep connections and water, blessings. Maybe you're distracted in love or from love, or you need to be more present to your connections, within your connections. But let's pull some tarot and really see what's going on. The 10 of Cups just jumped. When you're present and you open your heart, obviously you get an incredible amount of receptivity from others, and basically you're showered with love. It's like a very pleasant, of course, energy, but it's also, I think it has to do with because I use the word shower and then we have water blessings. So there's something about I'm going to say something, it feels like tears of joy. So it's like the watery expression of happiness. And you might actually either laugh to tears or have something really move you to the point of, having your eyes watering. It's really beautiful. And it all comes from mindfulness and being fully immersed in the moment. So you could actually have an amazing day today. If that's because it's, end of the afternoon for me here, maybe it's already been the case. If you want to share that with me in the comments, by all means do. So what else, Sagittarius? Besides tears of joy and tears of laughter. The Tower. What is so sudden? I need to know, like, what comes in like a wrecking ball for you. Like something is like, it could be the here and now is the lightning, right? The lightning is sudden. It's very punctual. It's an energy that is precise. And being in the here and now couldn't be more precise. It couldn't be more short, So the Tower is a very short energy. It's a very precise, sizable moment. The Five of Wands. Why is there, there's people around you. I'm not going to say that you're necessarily fighting. I think that there's activity around you, but it pertains a lot to the Tower. I'm sensing a lot of tension. Okay, 2 cards flipped. The Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. You see, this Queen of Swords is cold. She's guarded and she doesn't have her heart opened at all. It could be you. I'm gonna say Sagittarius. It's not necessarily, this is an air sign, so this could be someone outside of you. It could be obviously Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. But let me put it this way. If you were the one that was or is closed off, you might have a moment today where there's something that wakes you up, basically. It could come through having friction with people, but not necessarily like static, but really like being in close proximity, but so much so that sometimes it's like, okay, there's like, you know, if you're like in a crowd and you're kind of annoyed because you need your space, you need your silence, or you need your quiet. It feels like that. And it could be that it's family related or the people around you that caused this for you. And so maybe there's a buildup in energies and there's a particular moment where it's like, there's a trigger, but there's a trigger for joy, there's a trigger for a change, there's a trigger for a release. Like, you know, if you laugh to the point of, you know, like crying, how do you call those? In French we say fou rire. I have no idea how to say that in English. Anyways, those moments are like irrepressible, so that's what the feeling is. The Devil in the reverse. It's a huge release. This is gonna be it's exactly what I'm describing. I think you're gonna have a moment of extreme bliss and a moment of extreme tension at the same time. You're gonna have like something like a really mix of both. That's why it's like tears of joy, because it's a things that would normally not be paired, that don't necessarily usually work together, or that seem contradictory, that are actually happening all at once. And so you're a big ball of emotion. It's so funny. And it feels that for some reason this situation happens because you're wide open, you're absolutely receptive and vulnerable. And somehow this is the beauty of it. You could be releasing a person, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels more like you letting loose, and like having emotional responses that are extremely strong. So laughing really loud, crying a good cry, both at the same time. So feeling happy and sad, conflicted and serene, like having a mixed bag of emotions, basically. But I'm gonna pull one last card, and I'm actually gonna go get it. The Queen of Rods in the reverse. So this is a very passionate person. She's completely opposite to the Queen of Swords. She is a little bit of an attention seeker, but ultimately what she does is, or the way she is usually, just the way who she is by nature, she's extremely outgoing and unafraid of truly and fully expressing herself. So if you cry and you laugh at the same time, this is full expression, right? It's everything coming at once, and it feels a little bit like that. It might come off as disturbing to others, as this is too much, you're over the top, basically, you're exuberant. And it matches the fact that the card is in the reverse. But what a beautiful, like, opening up, like cracking open. It's gorgeous. So I think that's enough. The message is clear. If ever this happens, please let me know what triggered it and what was the moment you've lived. It'd be amazing to find out. So thank you so much again for being here, just listening to the video until the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon.